constantly suffer? Why do we allow ourselves to think about something that's making us unhappy for a day or two or a year or a month or the rest of our life? Because of a very interesting thing. Understand survival. One of the most basic survival mechanisms is pain. And pain happens in different forms. There is physical pain. Physical pain is you cut your finger, right? When you cut your finger, you pull your hand away. And when you pull your hand away, you still feel the pain even though the knife is not there, because your brain wants to protect that part of you. Because if you hit a table or you put it under hot water, it's not good for the wound. So your brain continues to generate that pain feeling so that you protect it. Do you guys notice this? When the reason for the protection goes away, so your hand is cut and it starts to heal, not completely, just enough for you to not need to protect it. And when that happens, the pain goes away. Survival mechanism, it's good for us. It protects us, it keeps us alive, but it doesn't make us feel the pain for the rest of our life. The difference, however, with emotional pain is, like your cut, you feel the pain and then it goes away. With your emotional pain, it's different. Because after emotional pain happens, you have the ability to regenerate it on demand. So you can sit in a corner when no event is happening in the real world and you tell yourself, okay, let's just think about losing Ali and torture ourselves for half an hour. Nothing's happening in the real world. I'm just going to feel unhappy for a while. I feel unhappy and unhappy and unhappy, over and over and over. It's almost like telling yourself, okay, here I cut my finger, let me cut it again and again. How stupid is that? Seriously, how many times have you ever felt bad about something and then you went into a lecture? Or, you know, your boss came along and your boss said, hey, I need you to give me the numbers from last month. So you immediately told your brain, hey brain, stop doing what you're doing, just get the boss the numbers, right? And you didn't feel unhappy while you were looking for the numbers. That's what we do. Can I ask you to do me a favor? Can everyone in this room please raise your left arm? Raise your left arm. Raise your left arm, okay? Now, put it back down. Put it back down. Okay. What happened here is you told your brain, raise my left arm, brain. How many times in your life did your brain go like, I don't feel like it, seriously. Like, I don't like this, I'm gonna raise my right foot, right foot. Did your brain ever do that? Did you ever tell your brain to do anything and it didn't? Every time you ever told your brain something, it did it. Only when it decides to make you feel unhappy do you go like, yes, boss, I'm gonna listen to you because now you're the boss. It seems that you have something important to say. You're in control of your brain. So you can tell your brain what to do. That's the trick to happiness. If you can tell your brain what to do, tell it to stop making you unhappy. Emotional pain is a survival mechanism. So you get that thought that she said I don't like you. Your brain goes like, this is really wrong. Let's make sure that I feel unhappy. You do nothing about it. Nothing happens. So your brain goes like, hey, there is something important. We didn't address this. We need to do something about it. Right? And so it brings the pain again. It brings the feeling of unhappiness again. You don't do anything about it. And then it brings it again and again in a cycle. As I said, up to 20 years if you want. It's a foolish choice to let that suffering cycle continue.
재미와 의미.
OTBS